What's going on, everybody? I'm Shy. This is the Dollar Tree. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Yes, okay. Timestamps are in the description. Yes, we make sure we have those timestamps hot and ready like Caesar's Pizza for you guys in the description, all right? So in this video, we're going to talk about three things. We're going to talk about investing in strategy. We're going to talk about learning how to trade. Someone asked me about learning how to trade. I assume it's because they want to maximize the potential in this market. I'm going to break that down as well. And then we'll scoot over to Litecoin because I haven't given an update on Litecoin in over a week, about a week and a half. So update on that. And let's start with, of course, trading strategy or investing strategy, better off. Investing strategy. When it comes to investing, there's a myriad, a plethora, an abundance of strategies that you can go with. However, I think for people who just want to be in the market, want to get exposure to the market, there's only one strategy for you, and that is dollar cost averaging. Now, don't just dollar cost average into any old cryptocurrency. There are over 7,000 cryptocurrencies. And although it's well known that a cryptocurrency used to be the this one, that one coin, go up 10 million% and you're rich. It's not that time anymore. We're in a different time, all right? You actually have to put some thought and research into your investments going forward. Cryptocurrency has been around for well over a decade at this point. So you have to give it more thought. But if you want the exposure, you're probably just going to have to go with solid top 5, top 10 coins in dollar cost average from there. This is not financial advice. Now, once again, of course, if you want to go to the Litecoin, the timestamps are in the description. All right. Timestamps are there if you want to scoot ahead. But yes, dollar cost averaging is your best bet. Now, I know there's stocks and precious metals that you can invest in, but on this channel, we're sticking to cryptocurrency because it's the new kid on the block. All right. It's the shiniest car. It's the newest car. It's the fastest car. It's the largest plane. It's the biggest ship. You get it. And still, there are opportunities in the market that offer you ridiculous gains. Like Yearn Finance jumped up about 142% in about 6 days. 142% in 6 days. Yes, that is legit. Too legit to quit. Now, I'm going to put a screenshot here on the screen for you guys of dollar cost averaging so that can give you a better perspective. Pretty much an overall general perspective of the idea of dollar cost averaging for investing in cryptocurrency. Now, my opinion, since we're going to migrate over to learning how to trade, I have a video on this channel explaining to you guys about a trading group. Yes, I am in the trading group. Yes, Shamir Zatendu is in the trading group. And I do not make any money from this trading group. It is not my trading group, okay? It is not. However, I did not take the time to put together all type of educational videos in regards to learning the indicators and how to read the charts, the trading console, setting orders, and all the sorts. I did not put that together. Somebody else did. That is theirs. That is Crypto Revolution. All right. Now, I still firmly believe, even with the dollar cost averaging trading strategy, you can investing strategy. You can still maximize that by learning basic technical analysis. So invest in yourself, and I still recommend joining the trading group as well as this Patreon, because we're going to have something very special for you guys on the Patreon. This close to 500 subscribers, all right? But I definitely recommend it because learning that basic thing is going to give you the ability to identify when to get into the market and when to get out of the market, all right? That is very important if you want to maximize opportunity. So when it comes to learning to trade, you also have to understand that just because you know how to trade doesn't necessarily mean you're automatically going to benefit the most either. You still have to have a great understanding of perception of the market. All right. Now, there are various things that you have to it's much more complicated than people make it out to be when learning how to trade, jumping into the market, and then just making money or maximizing the opportunity. However, you still can't overcomplicate it. All right. So there you have it. If you want to basically, you're just talking about an investing strategy, getting into cryptocurrency, dollar cost averaging, make sure you're sticking to coins that are foolproof. They're connected to corporations. They're intertwined with government. They're locked in as far as progressing blockchain development, mass adoption. Those are the type of cryptocurrencies you want to get in. Speaking of, this is a great segue to the new series that I am going to be offering to you guys on the channel. I need some ideas in the comment section of what we should name it. Right now, I'm calling it Guaranteed Money. You should check out the previous video that I put up. And basically, it's going over cryptocurrencies that have these connections, that are ingratiated into the corporations, the shakers and movers of the world we live in, that are going to allow you to benefit from that connection through investment. All right, like you're investing in Tesla, right? They're building electric cars and electric grids for the future. So you will want to be invested in cryptocurrencies, not financial advice, that are intertwined into what is going to continue to stabilize and push forward humanity. Now, learning how to trade, of course, you still need to have a strategy, a foolproof strategy. And I will be offering different strategies on the Patreon. Now, with that being said, I will dive deeper into each later on down the line in the channel. Be sure to look out for Guaranteed Money. I'll give you guys a heads up whenever it starts. And let me know in the comment section if you have any better ideas than Guaranteed Money. I need something trendy, though. Something that's like you're scrolling through YouTube and you're like, $1 million in 6 hours? No, that's too. Now, that's hella clickbait. Kind of like that 6 million to 6 million, 6 coins to 6 million. All right, enough. Let's switch over to Litecoin. Let's see what's going on Litecoin, because good things are happening in the market. Ethereum. Did you guys see Ethereum? Of course you've seen Ethereum, right? Man, shout out to the people who were buying Ethereum at $90, $100, $120. And that was only like 4 months ago. And that's why people get into cryptocurrency. Let's check out Litecoin. Let's roll in. All right, here we go. Weekly chart starting off, and I can tell you that this looks absolutely delicious, incredible. If you look down here on the MACD, I had to switch up some colors a little bit down here so it's a little more visible for you guys as well as myself. You can see this line that I drew, how the momentum over the last what is this? Got to be more careful. The momentum since about August the 21st has just been building for Litecoin. And you also can see these lines that I drew from a trading range, how it broke out of that long-standing range that it was in and just took off to the upside. And of course that is mimicked down on the MACD. The weekly though still looking pretty strong. Not sure, you know, it's very hard to tell or determine with this type of momentum and move higher where the price will stall out at. But hey, let's just tell you right now, we are on the plane and we are off the airstrip. So let's go down to the daily on Litecoin. Litecoin looking very, very good once again. Okay, on the daily, you can see that I drew a circle on the most recent peak that Litecoin had, and we surpassed that. That was that was the big resistance that I spoke about, you know, that $80 to $82 range. And we are seemingly have tested and held it pretty well, you know, falling below it slightly, of course. So now, of course, I laid out your targets for you. You've got 87 square resistance. You got 92, 95. And then your big one is 101, or either the top of the wick where you see this this green line at the top that I drew across that is headed toward 106. All right. Now, again, you can draw this down at the candle body. Actually, you know what? Let me change it. Okay, there you go. And then you've got $99.90. If you draw it straight across from the candle body, you can pull Fibonacci. But again, I like to keep it simple. I just wanted to throw that out there. So that's what you're looking at for Litecoin. 99 to 101 is the real deal. That's the previous resistance. You got 95, you got 87. All right, you're at 87 right now. You got rejected at 87. You broke it just recently as of the making of this video. but you have to break it and hold it, of course, and continue higher toward 95. The market for Ethereum, XRP, and Litecoin is very strong right now. So we gotta see what happens. Plenty of upside in the cards for these coins. They didn't have that supreme run up over the course of 4 to 6 months. I mean, they did have price increase, but they didn't have that supreme type parabolic run up like a lot of those other altcoins, smaller altcoins did. Let's go down to the 12-hour. Let's see what's happening down on the 12-hour for Litecoin. Very big move for Litecoin too. So, all right, 12-hour, man. You've got a lot of volume that came in on this most recent move up from the 12th of November. Whew. Man, it still looks like it's not done yet. And of course, on a weekly, it definitely doesn't look like it's done. I mean, not much to see here now on a 12-hour because of that, that impulse move higher. But let's go ahead and let's go down to the 8-hour. Let's see what we can get down here on the 8-hour and determine, what's going on in the immediate. The 8-hour looks pretty much the same. You can see that it wicked down to 77 cents. Let me make sure I can highlight that for you. There you go. Wick down to 77 cents on the 8-hour. Listen, man, a pullback is it's very healthy for the market. All right, we need pullbacks. All right, let's see. Let's go down to the 4-hour. See what we can find on the 4-hour. It's not much really going on in this chart with this move higher. On the MACD, you still got bullish momentum building on the MACD. You faltered on the cross on the 21st, but you look like you're heading toward a cross now. But like I said, during the making of this video, it ran up to 90 and came back down. So you still got some sell pressure above you. However, it's so bullish long term that I truly expect Litecoin to break 90 and head toward 95. Let's go back out to the daily, because what I want you guys to know is everything heading back up toward everything going up toward $1 is that whole range. There are going to be people who are buying in that range who are just looking for an opportunity to get out, to move over into something else. The psychology of the market is something also that you need to take into account when learning to trade or trading the market. What is the psychology of everyone else in the market? And the people who took, losses, short-term losses rather, holding Litecoin, expecting it to go higher from that previous peak to the left that I have circled, they're going to be extremely disappointed if they end up jumping out of Litecoin and then going into something else. That's why your strategy has to be something along the lines of zoning, something that I spoke about. And on the Patreon, guys, I'm going to dive deeper into zoning so you guys can take advantage of that, not only in the upcoming bear cycle, but in the future bull cycle as well. Let me get my final thought. I know a lot of people are going to automatically believe that, oh, we should be hitting all-time highs, no question. But, again, this market is unpredictable until it happens, and then it's predictable, right? Everything is always predictable after it came to fruition. But nonetheless, I do expect Litecoin to at least trend over $100, closer to $120. Whether that comes before a pullback or after a pullback remains to be seen. When cryptocurrency get into these crazy moves high, when they're just building boosts, wiping out the previous sellers from previous momentum, or previous run-ups, which I showed you on the chart. The price, people are going to see that, especially retail buyers, people coming into the market. PayPal right now is, offering buying and selling crypto. I mean, everybody just jumping into the market. Remember what I said before in the previous video too. Litecoin, regarding Litecoin, although it's not as active in regards to DeFi and, protocols and things like that. It's still Litecoin, and a lot of people can't wrap their head around that. XRP, You know, you see XRP is, you know, a means of payment system. But I mean, look, all of these coins, a lot of these coins, man, let's be honest, a lot of them pretty much doing the same thing with the DeFi. But we gotta wait and see what happens. Guaranteed Money is a series where I will definitely cater to the notion of which coins are gonna beat out other coins 5, 10, 15 years from now for cryptocurrency, because that's where we are. And I think right now is the last great opportunity for the dollar cost averaging buyers to really maximize the market for the near term. I mean, like, you know, 2 to 5 to 7 years going into the next bull run, because it's not about getting in, it's about when you get in. All right. So anyway, that's my thoughts on it real quick. Just throw that in there for an update. Any video request, go ahead and let us know in the comment section below. You know how this goes. Any challenges, anything like that, video request too. Make sure you DM us on Instagram at the.dollar.tree. I had another one, forgot which one it was. Anyway, but appreciate everybody for watching. All right, we're in overtime. Let's see if I got a minute to say something important to you guys. Don't get too bent out of shape about not getting in now with this run up. Why am I saying this? There's so many new people coming in to the market, and there are going to be new people coming into the market consistently, that you're going to see some extended cycles, and then the cycles going forward aren't going to be as pronounced as well. So, you know, there are some charts laid out across YouTube where people are showing, Chico Crypto is one, where he showed on previous videos, you know, videos of past, how, you know, the increase in price, the parabolic increases over each bull cycle has decreased, right? So if you got 1,000x at the first run up in 2017, you're only going to get 75x this time. So 5 years from now, 7, 8 years from now, whatever, with the extended cycle, it's probably going to be more, even less than that. Another thing to keep in mind is with the extent of the cycle, a lot of these cryptocurrencies, this is another point that I want to make. If you're sticking around to this is what I want to make. You're probably asking yourself, why did it take so long, and why is it so hard for Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, and Bitcoin to reach those astronomical prices that people have been predicting based on technical analysis and their perception of the market and the growth of cryptocurrencies, right? And I'm going to tell you my perspective on it. It's because other cryptocurrencies have come into the market and taken that market cap. So when you've got Algorand at 300 million, you've got Atom at 1 billion, Chainlink at 1 billion, coming in snatching them 1 billion. You got Yearn Finance at almost 1 billion. You've got Uniswap at almost 1 billion. Those billions of dollars is money that could have gone into those coins. But you know what? I'm just going to do a whole video on it, right? And I'll see you guys in that video, all right? Appreciate everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys later.